once, shame on you. Fooled me 775 times, shame on me type of deal, where, we're right there at the moving averages, we're right there at the cup and handle, all the technical indications, all of the convergence of the rising wedge, and all of these technical indicators say we're right there. And the world, the events say we're right there. We're living on borrowed time, and it hasn't happened. And I think that's, what have you done for me lately?
Silver market expert Andy Schectman delved into the intriguing dynamics shaping the silver market in 2024. Notably, large silver imports in October, including 60 million ounces to India and 10 million ounces to China, have propelled silver prices into positive territory for the year. Despite this, the market continues to confound observers, with strong industrial and monetary demand and declining mine supply not translating into higher prices. The conversation also touched on broader geopolitical shifts, particularly China's strategic currency swaps with Saudi Arabia and a potential move by auto manufacturers away from COMEX. The overall sentiment suggests a complex interplay of factors shaping the future of the silver market. Now, we'll show you more clips of Andy, but first, subscribe and turn on notifications, as everything helps with the...
We will see the price move into a territory where it actually deserves to be. I mean, you mentioned just at the onset here that you were on a site visit. You were visiting a mine in Mexico. And I think that's interesting because, if we look at that from a standpoint of what's been going on with mine supply, we read from the Silver Institute that silver mine production fell to its second lowest year ever over the past 10 years, with the exception, I think, of last year, which was lower, if I'm not mistaken. But at the same time, industrial demand grew to its highest level ever. So you have a weak supply and a very strong demand. Not to mention, the last 3 years have been really hallmarked in this industry by silver demand, more so than gold. So you have industrial demand rising, you have monetary demand rising, and according to the Silver Institute, you have mine supply, falling for the second year in a row. And I'm not going to comment on the Pickaxe article other than to say, the Pickaxe wrote a very compelling article about silver's role in the military-industrial complex as well. And all the demand for silver that is growing in a world where wars aren't stopping, where green and digital aspirations and utilities are not ceasing, where people are questioning fiat currencies. And I think in many respects look at silver not as an industrial metal, but as money. It is ridiculously, and this is all evidence that it is ridiculously priced too low, in my opinion. But it hasn't translated yet into rising premiums, into decreasing availability, or into an increased awareness to the mainstream. Shockingly, it hasn't.
Esteemed alongside gold as a prized precious metal, extends beyond its historical role as currency to find application in various sectors, including silverware, jewelry, and more. In contemporary times, silver has assumed a pivotal role in trading and investment, attracting those seeking to diversify their portfolios with precious metals. The intricate dance of silver prices is choreographed by a symphony of economic and geopolitical factors. Foremost among these influencers is industrial demand, driven by silver's unparalleled conductivity and reflectivity, particularly in electronics, solar energy, and photography. As these industries burgeon, so does the demand for silver, exerting upward pressure on its price. Geopolitical tensions also conduct their sway on silver prices, with investors turning to the metal as a safe haven asset during periods of uncertainty, spurred by global events such as political unrest, trade disputes, or economic crises. The health of the global economy is another maestro, orchestrating fluctuations in silver prices. Economic downturns may dim industrial activity, diminishing silver demand, while economic upswings amplify the appetite for silver, elevating its market value. Presently, silver prices reflect a delicate equilibrium between supply and demand, standing at $23.24 per ounce, indicating a measured increase over the last quarter. This uptrend is propelled by resurging industrial demand, particularly from the expanding solar energy sector, where silver is a vital component for conductivity. Additionally, inflation concerns have spurred investors to seek shelter in precious metals, with silver historically proving its metal as a reliable store of value amid monetary policy adjustments and economic stimuli. Yet amidst these positive trends, silver prices remain susceptible to market fluctuations. Unforeseen shifts in economic indicators, alterations in investor sentiment, or sudden geopolitical developments can swiftly redefine the silver landscape. Looking ahead, the silver market's dynamism persists, responsive to evolving industrial demands and global economic conditions. Grasping the intricate web of factors influencing silver prices becomes imperative for investors and industry stakeholders alike, ensuring an informed approach to navigating the undulating silver market.
In my mind, I believe we will see that moment. I don't know when it will be or what will trigger it. I guess I believe it will be something to do with the banking problem. But it will come to a point where we will have an environment like we see now to 180-degree difference, one that will be chaotic, one that will be in an accelerating fashion. It will go from flush availability and low premiums to the antithesis of that, to the opposite of that, to more of what we've seen over the past 4 years. So honestly, I mean, it's like we've bottomed out on premiums, and the wholesalers and the retailers are flush with products. So it will go down. Maybe after it all plays out, there'll be greater clarity. But to me, Chris, it goes down right now as one of the greatest mysteries of my career. Why the public refuses to see what I see so clearly, what you see so clearly, what people listening to the show see so clearly, and what it will take for that awareness to be brought to the forefront. We're not there yet, not even by a large margin. We're not there. But yet I really do believe it's coming. And for those who have been cost averaging, those who have been de-dollarizing, well, you've picked a great time to do it. You're not too late. A lot of people think, well, maybe we're too late. No, you're not even close to it. So it's a great time to be accumulating gold and silver. I think there's very little downside in silver right now and massive upside. So no, nothing. We haven't seen anything that would lead me to believe that we are that close to that moment where crossing over that Rubicon, where, look, I mean, just based upon industrial and monetary demand versus a second year in a row of shortfalls in mine supply, it should be a whole hell of a lot higher. Not to mention so many of these deals that we're seeing where silver is disappearing off of the exchanges. It's being done so in a way that it's very difficult to see. It's like being taken right from the source or coming out of the ETFs, or, you know, you got 60 million ounces that were delivered to India in the month of October, 10 million ounces into China in the month of October, 25.8 million ounces in Turkey in 2023 in silver imports. You know, all of 3.53 million ounces of silver that came out of the ETFs on Friday of last week. I mean, so, you know, where's it all coming from? Where's it all going? And why aren't the prices reflective of it is a mystery to me. But I believe it will, like that, switch. I don't know what the switch is that triggers that moment, but in my heart, so help me God, I believe that's coming.
Well, I can understand.
Do you agree with Andy Schectman? Is it possible for silver to surprise everyone in 2024? Post in the comment section down below your honest opinion on this, and share this video with someone who hates silver. Thank you for watching the video till the end. Consider subscribing and liking the video to keep us motivated to do more of them. Grow your capital with our special sign-up bonuses, and I see you next time. Is it possible for central banks to start buying silver? Post in the comments section down below your gold and silver prediction for 2024 and share this video with someone who's a millionaire. Thank you for watching the video till the end, and I see you next time.